We are here on the Wild Sound Actors podcast, and I'm joined today by David Goldman of the elusive, provocative Tea Time, which I loved. It felt like this classic eerie tale passed down among the ages with almost this kind of David Lynch quality to it as well. But before we chat tea time, I want to chat David. David, what's your story? How did you capture the acting bug?
I didn't capture the acting bug. It was actually Ben that taught me into the acting.
Mm. And
Um,
who's Ben for our viewers?
Ben's my son. He's the
Ah,
one that directed Tea Time.
sons have a pretty good way at persuading you to do things that maybe you didn't quite think were going to be on your
Well,
agenda. Surprise,
that's
you're an actor.
that's exactly right. I mean, I didn't um, know about getting into this thing until he asked me a couple of years ago, and then he said, "Do you mind explain to me what it was?" He said, "Do you mind doing it?" And I said, "No, of course not."
I love that. So, what were your initial thoughts? It was just, of course, I'll do this for you. Were there some nerves there?
I mean, there's a little few nerves because I'd never sort of done acting before, and I didn't know whether I'd fluff my lines or not. So, but Ben was really good. I mean, he really worked me through it, and John, the other actor, he's had some a little bit of acting experience, and so together we all got through it, and it
Yeah, you
was
definitely got through it and
a
got
lot
through
of
to a
fun.
great project, a great final product at the end. Uh,
Thank you.
you were definitely in good hands.
I was not just with Ben, but with the cameraman as well,
Yeah.
and the other actor John, who was also really good as well.
Oh, lovely. One of my favorite things is when friends or family will say, "Hey, I've been thinking about this project." And it's
Yeah,
always going to be yes, right? Because what's the worst that can happen? You spend some quality time together and make something that you can laugh at after. But
yeah.
this was a really cool piece. How did he pitch the project to you?
He said he wanted to. He told my wife and I that he wanted to do this project about tea time, which is an English, as you may know, an English
Mhm.
pastime that happens every afternoon in England about 3 or 4 o'clock. We all stop for tea.
Yeah.
The whole of England stops for tea at 4 o'clock just to have tea. Not really, but that's what it is in England. It's the pastime is tea, and so he wanted to do something with tea time, like a comedy. He said it was like it can be a comedy horror type thing.
Yeah, it was a
And,
cool genre bending
yeah,
film that it had that unnerving feeling, but also I felt welcomed in. Like I wanted to join Tea Time. I feel like we need to bring that to North America more.
I think we
What are we
do. Yeah,
doing?
I think we do.
Yeah,
And it was a great experience. I mean, as I said, I never had any experience before in acting, but the way Ben guided me into it and guided me through it, it was all sort of very easy for me. And so once I got over the I say the nerves of maybe scared of fluffing my lines or something,
yeah.
then it was all very easy. It was all very easy because um, my only experience is enjoying tea time every afternoon here at
An
home.
expert already. You know,
Yeah,
this is they call that method acting, right?
I
So
know.
you've
Thought
been
so.
there,
Yeah,
you've done that.
exactly,
Why
exactly.
not? I
Yeah,
remember in theater school, there's one teacher who's done a lot of writing. Her name's Uta Hagen, and it was all about going through the motions of an everyday activity and making it real for you and making it real for the audience. So I had to make a peanut butter and banana sandwich and eat it in front of my class. And that was my assignment for the day. And that's basically what you got to do. You said, I'm an expert at tea time.
exactly,
Let me guide you into this world. Who better to do this than I?
exactly. I think that's why, and I think with the English accent, it um it made it sort of more realistic.
Yeah, very much so.
Um,
Such a good
uh,
accent. And it creates a character and an
that's right.
archetype that we can connect to. And we say, oh, I know where we are and who we're with. with
exactly.
chops. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, it all worked out.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how did you get, I guess you didn't really have to get into character, but there is an elevated sense of yourself in this role. How did you find this character? How did you get into actor mode in the zone?
Well, Ben sort of directing me into it. This is how I like to see you do it.
Yeah.
Of course, I got the English accent, and when my hair is long, it's sort of like Albert Einstein type thing. And so you put the outfit on, and like a butler type thing,
Yeah.
uh, and with the hair and you serve the tea.
Yeah.
And so I've been serving tea to my wife, for donkey's years, and so it's easy to serve tea.
Yeah.
And,
And there's something about a costume too where you say, "Oh, okay, I'm elevated today. This is who I am." It kind of gets to inform that,
that's
that
it.
feeling, that sense memory.
Right. So I'm serving tea, except I'm not serving it to my wife or family. I'm serving it to the other character, and that's
Yeah.
so that was kind of easy to do as well. So it wasn't hard to get into character. Once I was into it, I was really into it. I got really into it, and it became a lot of fun to do. You know,
Do you think that you want to do more acting after this?
it's whatever Ben wants me. If he wants me to be in another character, I'll do it because
I think you
I
should.
I just love working with him, and
So sweet.
it was a lot of fun, and
That's
so
lovely. And so there was no tension. We always hear about siblings or family that work on art together, and there can be some tension or some drama, or it can be difficult to take feedback. But you're saying that there's none of that for you.
no, there was no tension. I think once I got over the nerves, and the way Ben, I suppose when it was time, I had to make a break, or he said, "No, let's do a retake or something,"
Yeah.
and he would say it in a really respectful and nice way of not didn't say anything bad about it. And
Yeah.
sometimes the cameraman said, "No, let's do it this way, it doesn't work this way," and
Yeah.
so we would reshoot it, and there was no animosity, no nothing. It
Oh,
was
that's
yeah,
lovely.
okay. And they know they doing that, they know how to do it right, and I don't. So they guided me into doing it, a reshoot or whatever it was.
Yeah. I think
So
there's something lovely about also it being you're in like the beginner mindset of this. So there's not that ego. And it's probably pretty cool to see your kid doing what they do and doing it well. So you're getting
yeah,
to watch him in his work in a really intimate, kind of different perspective than you might.
yeah, I know. I don't, I know what he does for a living, but to see him doing something that is not his actual living, but what he loves to do
Oh,
is was really fun to watch him and to see him in action, and it was just a good situation. I think it turned
yeah.
out very well. Turned out
When did
very well.
he first start uh in the film industry?
Well, he's been making film. He's been making sort of small movies or for
Yeah.
a long time. When we were kids, we lived in a street where there was a lot of children, a lot of kids. So between them, they would go up into the hills near where we lived and start making these movies. And they made a whole bunch of little movies. And so he got into it that way, and he's been doing it ever since.
Oh, that's so
So
sweet.
yeah, he's good. And then of course my other son, Sam, who lived in San Francisco, and he also played in the movie. I don't know if you remember it. He
Yes.
played my son. He played me when I was younger,
Yes. Oh, so
and
this was a full family affair. I
it
love it.
was it was a family affair. Not only that, when the movie started, you see the first character walk towards the door and then come into the
Yeah.
house. You see a photo there, I mean a portrait of a woman drinking with a cup and saucer drinking tea.
Hmm.
And that woman in the photo is my mother-in-law.
Oh, that's so
my
cool to
mother-in-law.
have
And so
that
she
around.
joined the family. She joined the family business as a portrait, you know.
Welcome into the fold.
Exactly. Everybody join in, you know. It was, yeah,
We've got yeah, you can start a whole production company.
there you go. Whole family production
Goldman
company.
and Co. That's great.
Yeah.
When you finally watched the film, what was your reaction?
I was amazed it was so good. I mean,
Yeah,
I was amazed that I came out reasonably well, you know,
absolutely.
and thanks to Ben for editing or whatever, you know, whatever he does,
Yeah.
did it. And so, and then when we showed it, when he finally allowed us to show it to friends and family, I mean, it got a fantastic reaction.
Oh, I bet.
It was really great. And
I bet.
so it all worked out better than I thought and better than I hoped, and it was really good.
We got to do it again. And we got to chat with him. Say, come on, let's get the next project. And
Yeah.
you're such a natural. I'm when I
You
first
really think so? You really think so?
I genuinely do. There's a real presence and charisma, and I knew exactly who you were, and it felt very natural and grounded. So for me, I was very surprised when I found out it was your first foray into it. But I think maybe it was because you said, "Yeah, this is my first time. I'm just going to do what you need me to do and enjoy the process." And I think that ease came through in the performance overall. And it allowed just the piece to speak for itself. So
Well, that's
we
very
got to
kind of you.
get you in some more stuff here.
Yeah, we'll talk to Ben.
Yeah, we'll chat. We'll chat.
We'll chat, definitely, definitely.
Uh, well,
Well,
thank you so much for chatting with me today.
you're
I think this
welcome,
will be
Anna.
great for anybody who is so these shows or these films are shown at our festival. So
Yeah.
across the globe, people are watching this film, and I hope
Oh,
they're tuning in maybe after watching it or before watching it so they can watch it with this new perspective of knowing how personal, how intimate it was, and having
you
met
know.
you virtually, I think they'll be even more connected to the project.
So, do you think I need to stay by the phone and listen for the Oscar call to come?
Yes, I think so. I think next year they'll be
Yep.
we're looking for best actor. I think why not? Just start preparing your speech. Don't go over time.
Right.
It's so
No,
embarrassing when
I
they
won't do that.
pull you off with the cane, yoink you off. So
Oh dear.
we'll chat for sure.
We'll chat, definitely, definitely.
Thank you so
Well,
much, David.
thank you, Hannah. I appreciate it. It's nice talking to you.
Lovely.
Oh, one question. How do I, if I want people to see this interview, how do we
Yes.
do it?
Guess what? You're going to be on the YouTube and the Apple Podcast.
Oh,
You can
okay.
also find it on our website for Wild Sound. We'll make
Okay.
you and all of our listeners will be getting a link.
Okay. Thank you so much, Hannah. I
You
appreciate
are
it.
so welcome. I'm looking forward to revisiting this one.
Okay. Thanks, Hannah. Take care.
Thanks.